Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. So it is Florida Friday, and on the weekends like Friday and Saturday we usually do what we call fast food. Now I don't mean we're going out to the restaurants because we haven't done that in years, but what I do is like pizzas and hamburgers and fries or sliders or something like that. Something fast food adjacent, I will say. So today I am going to try this new item I saw on TV. It is Little Caesars, which is a pizza chain in our area. I don't know if it's all across the Midwest, but it's in our area here in Detroit. And they have this like big arena that's named after them. But anyway, they came up with these like mini pizza puffs. So I'm going to try to make those. This is what they look like. So I've gathered all my ingredients together. I have my yeast, my olive oil, my salt, my flour, my sugar, and I'm going to actually marry these to recipes. Now I usually do this in my mixer, but my bowl is occupied, as you can see here, with chocolate chip cookie dough, which I'm going to put back in my fridge to chill before I bake it off. And that's why I'm going to be using my bread maker today to make my pizza dough yeast, and that should work just fine. The first thing into my bread maker is my warm water, and I will put the recipe in the description box below for everything I am using. Well, the recipe I am kind of going by. I am using some sourdough discard that I had from when I fed my sourdough from last week that's been sitting in the fridge, and I'm trying to use it up instead of it going to waste. So I'm putting about I would say about 2 tablespoons, and I'm just mixing it in with warm water just to get it dispersed a little better so my bread maker doesn't have to work as hard. So to that I'm going to add in my flour. Now this is 2 cups of flour. I've put my salt in here and I mixed it all the way through so it doesn't interact with my yeast. There is my oil, my 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and I will use that last packet of pizza yeast that I have, but I will add a touch of regular yeast because that pizza yeast has been around here forever. It's been in my freezer and I just found it looking for toppings for these pizzas, and I found it and I was like, okay, let's use this up. So I'm using that up. I kind of knew I had it, but I kind of got it pushed back to the the depths of my freezer. So I'm going to use that up. So that's why I'm using a pinch of the regular yeast that I know is very active that I've used recently. So I know that is good. And that's also been stored in my freezer because that's where I store my excess yeast, in the freezer. And I put what I'm using, it's like a jar that I keep refilling from the bigger like 1 pound packages, I think they are. And I keep that in my fridge. And that's what I'm going to use. This is the pizza packet. So I'm going to use my bread maker on the dough setting, and that is 9, and this will go for an hour and a half. So I've set it and I just press start, and the bread maker will do everything else for me. So as you can see, let me lift up the top here. You can't really see that. And it's going. So I'm just going to leave this to do its magic for an hour and a half, and I'll be back when it's ready. So the timer just went off on my bread maker, and as you can see, it has risen to twice its size. So I'm going to get these rolled out, and I am going to be using a regular muffin tin to bake these off. So in my freezer, I found some mini and regular pepperoni. I have some cheese that I just got from Kroger. I have some Parmesan cheese that I also found in my freezer. So I don't have any pizza sauce left, so I'm going to doctor up this marinara sauce with some olive oil, some oregano, and some Italian seasonings. So all I did was hand roll out my pizza dough, and then I'm just going to use a round cookie cutter to cut it out and put it into the muffin dishes here. And as you can see, as I started, it didn't go so well, but it's getting better as I go along. So yeah, just take your time and get it in there, and this is how it turned out. So I'm going to now start filling it. So what these kind of remind me of are those those tortilla pizza rolls or whatever they are, or Hot Pockets. I've never had either one, so I'm not exactly sure how they taste, but that's what they kind of remind me of. I'm just thinking like individual pizzas in a cup shape. That's what they look like. So here they go. So here they are out of the oven. Oven was set at 400 and they took about 15 minutes, which is a lot longer than the regular pizza, but I wanted to have a little golden brown on the top. And here are the last of my chocolate chip cookies cooling. The rest are already in a container for next week, and these we will share up for dessert after dinner. And here is the other tray of those little pizza cups or pizza puffs or whatever you want to call them, and they came out really good too. And here is what dinner looks like tonight. I just served it with a side salad. I wish I could say it came from my garden, but it didn't, but soon enough it will again. So this is what they look like, nice and golden brown, and they did taste delicious. Dinner was really good. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and click that notification bell to be notified when I upload videos. And remember, stay safe and keep prepping.